Alright, so the anchors were on the moon last week. So what, they'll probably be on Earth this week, right? Yeah, I thought so. So yeah, EDZ, then Tangled Shore, then Moon. Alright, and we're going to do this because we forgot to listen to this last week.
Ikora, I need to get out of here.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I want out now. Either you reassign me or I'm done.
Done.
With you, with the Vanguard, with everything.
Crow, you have my full support. If you want to be reassigned, I can do that. Maybe you need to take some time first.
If I stop moving right now, I'm afraid I'm going to fall apart at the seams. I need to keep moving, but I can't do that here. I need to be as far away from her as possible.
Would you mind working with someone you know?
Who?
I need an operative to act as an intermediary with Empress Kaido. It's an important responsibility. Maybe we could discuss it in person.
I'll be at the tower soon.
So Crow's gonna go work with Lord Saladin, since Saladin's working as a liaison with the Cabal now.
When I first saw Crow, I looked into his mind. I did not see my brother's memories. Savathun dredged them from a place beyond my grasp when she revealed his past life to him. She suspects I do not mean to let her live once the separation ritual is complete, and is testing our patience. Perhaps she means only to hurt me. The risk of her cunning is too great, no matter her intentions. Until the conditions are right for us to exorcise her worm, I am restricting all access to Savathun. I will, however, afford you one last meeting to conclude your investigations before I seal her away. Steel your mind when you face her, Guardian. The Witch Queen is no less dangerous now than she has ever been. We have one last Techium to locate. Go forth.
When I first saw Crow, I looked into his mind. I did not see my brother's memories, Marasov says. Frustration barely audible in her voice. While she doesn't know how Savathun managed this, she fears what other manipulations the Witch Queen could attempt. Mara says she will afford you one last audience with Savathun to ask any lingering questions you may have, but imports upon you not to fall to the Witch Queen's deceptions. She says we are close now. Only one more Techian is required to exorcise Savathun's worm. Shit's getting real. Fusion rifle, easy. Defeat combatants with finishers. Okay. Defeat bosses. And defeat combatants in the Dreaming City. Oh. Time to pull out the old trusty Vex Mythoclast. And that's garbage. There we go. Alright, so what is this ship called? It is the Reefborn Warbird. I mean, I like it, obviously, or else I wouldn't be using it. Oh, fun fact about this one, though. The Radiant Accipiter. This ship has no cockpit, no engines, no controls, no nothing. It's made by paracausal energy. This is Aldrin's, or Crow's, ship. He literally wills it into moving. It has no propulsion system of its own. His connection to the light and darkness being an awoken, and his connection to the paracausal energy allows him to move the ship. How crazy is that?
Align the beacons, Guardian, and signal the way home. Making good progress. I believe that's another beacon ahead.
I'm gonna need to put a bow on him. There we go. Alright, Abby.
Beacon aligned. They'll have felt that. Be ready.
Alright, you taken bastards, let's do it. We good? Looks like we're good.
I wonder if the Scorn's presence here has anything to do with Callus's horrific experiments aboard the Glycon.
I mean, probably. It's Callus we're talking about. He's never been one for subtlety. Come here. I thought I saw an anchor up here. Let's go ahead and grab that. Oh, crap. Alright, let's try that again. Much better. Oh, there, we can run normally now.
I'm detecting beacon
Big
alignment.
Hand says it's time to rock and
There are
roll.
enemies closing on your position.
Who's next? Just that easy. Excuse you.
is aligned. I'm detecting severe paracausal emanations in your vicinity.
Oh, it's her again. Oh, God. Lady, you're really starting to get on my nerves. Alright, it's safe for you to come out now.
Tell me, Ikora, did it trouble you when your traveler chose Aldrin to become a guardian?
Did it trouble you to let your brother fall into corruption when you could have intervened? Or are your unknowable agendas somehow exempt from criticism?
He needs to be here with me. If you can encourage him to return,
He's free to make his own choices, Queen Mara.
so I've seen.
Shit's getting a little intense between them two. I can only imagine our guardian just kind of standing there going, like, do we say something? Do we just what do we do? Like, they know they're on an open channel, right?
Preparations for Sabathun's exorcism are underway, but the ritual can't begin without a cosmic alignment. It will take time. I want to express my gratitude for saving our new coven of Techians. They are young, with many years left to train. You've preserved their potential. Thank you. I tried to do the same for Crow, even if it pains my queen to see him leave. Hard to imagine there's a safer place for him than at her side, but this is for the best. You saw what Savathun did to him. She could do more. Prince Uldren and I were friends once, you know. In our own strange way. I still think about him all the time. The sound of that gunshot. He's free now. To find his way between the stars. If only we could all be so lucky.
Still no hint as to who shot him, us or her. Preparations for the exorcism ritual are underway. The Techians guide ley lines into position and oust Savathun's worm. It is a process that will take considerable amount of will and time. Petravenge thanks you for rescuing her queen's Techians. You preserved their potential, she says, with a holographic smile. She hopes the same has been done for Crow in restricting his access to Savathun. She remembers all too well what the Witch Queen did to him. Alright. Let's go see what the Bitch Queen has to say.
I've been keeping tabs on you. Your victories against my sister. The mess you've made of the Ascendant Plane while you rescued your third-string witches. Delightful to see so many working towards a common goal, isn't it? I'm glad I can again be the catalyst that brings humanity and the reef together. It's a pity Mara Sav doesn't see it that way. Her face is a perfect porcelain mask. But look behind her eyes, and you can see the incandescent rage burning within. She's very upset with me. This will be our last talk until the day of the ritual, O Guardian Mine. Now that Marasav's coven is assembled, the only thing left to do is to keep Xivu Arath from ruining things while the ley lines fall into position. This may take some time, but I have waited millennia to be free. I can hold out for just a little bit longer. Farewell. For now.
Like, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but god damn it, she's up to something. And I want to do something about it now. And I know I can't. Marasov tells you that the time is nigh for the exorcism of Savathun's worm. Her Techians, the wayward ones you rescued from the ley lines, are ready to perform the ritual. It will strip her of her power, leaving her significantly weakened, she says, with pointed ambition tinging her voice. You get the sense that Marasov does not intend to let such an opportunity to go to waste. Lastly, she tells you that Xivu Arath will not simply let her sister be separated from her worm. The Queen of the Reef calls on your light to defend the ritual and see this through to the end. She says Saint 14 is already en route to await Osiris's return. Oh, you're fine. We get a new sparrow, the Eternal Recurrence. And we've fully upgraded the compass. We get this at level 20. We'll rank that up once we do the story mode for the other characters. Easy peasy. Alright, so I guess that's that. Nothing to do but wait.